Hey, it's exactly high noon here in St. Augustine. Hope you're having a good day so far. Karen is here with me. She's part of our team, and it is lunchtime, and we've got Mark CALVY here with us live in the studio from Justice League of Credit. Mark, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm going to say good morning.
Almost. Well, a minute ago you could have gotten away with that. Justice League of Credit. When people ask you what that is, yes. What's the 30-second elevator speech? How do you tell people what you do?
Basically, what we do is we educate customers across the nation, not just here in Jacksonville, Florida. And we teach people how to, of course, use their credit wisely, because credit is key, and everywhere you go, you're going to need credit.
Yeah. And indeed, maybe it's because of the pandemic. Maybe it's because of, personal situations relating to divorce or healthcare situations. Good people have credit problems all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. What are some of the more common things that you're seeing in this day and age as we sit here in October of 2021? What are some of the credit problems people are having?
Most problems that I normally see on a regular basis is everybody has high spending habits.
Oh, all right.
And 9 times out of 10, that mostly will, if you're not in control of your finances, then of course you end up having late payments, high credit card balances, and then sometimes you may just have bills that you may not even know, because there's so much bills that's coming in. And once you find out, hey, you get a letter in the mail saying, hey, you owe us, and it got sent to collections, it's just all over the place.
Yeah. Well, once again, that's where Mark and his team at Justice League of Credit can help. They're based here locally, and they can make a big difference very quickly for you. So how do you get started? Somebody has, $20,000 in credit card debt. They're having trouble keeping up with it, and they come to see you. And not to give away the secret sauce here, but what's sort of step one?
Well, step one is, of course, taking ownership and acknowledging that you need help. Second, you can give us a call for a free credit analysis, which I know a lot of people like free. So just call in. We do a free credit analysis step by step. We will go over everything that's on your credit report. And then from there, we will ask you, hey, if this is something that you want to do, we can definitely walk you through the process.
There you go.
That's really very interesting, right? Because most people wouldn't know what their credit report says.
Exactly. And a lot of people are scared to see exactly what's on their credit report. But again, you have to know, because everywhere you go, you're going to need credits one way or the other.
And it follows you forever, right? So if you made a mistake and didn't pay something when you were 16, it's on the credit report.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much your report card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're the educated one that can actually look at what's going on and then make advice.
Correct.
Give people advice on how to straighten it out.
Correct. And also when a person call in, and also, we also do Zoom calls as well, you will get a detailed copy of the report. So it won't just be me saying, hey, this is what's what. You're going to actually get a email report analysis from me and my team. Detailed everything step by step. And I will walk you through exactly what's on the report step by step.
You can learn more by going to justiceleagueofcredit.com. That's justiceleagueofcredit.com. You can also call 904-861-8235. That's 861-8235. We'll put all this up on our Facebook page and up on Instagram as well. It's important to have good credit, obviously for a lot of reasons, but even for the simple things. You want to buy a home someday, you want to buy a car tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
And it also impacts the price of credit, correct?
Yes, such as your interest rate. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's a big key right there, especially in the housing market right now. Mm-hmm. A good interest rate and credit go hand in hand.
Yeah. Give us another example of where having a good credit rating number can really make a difference for you or your family.
All right. So I will actually use a personal experience as of yesterday. My significant other, which she's not here today, but she actually had needed some work done, tooth extracted. And of course, the dental office said, hey, we need payment, blah, blah, blah. And they didn't want to take my credit cards. So I was like, you know what? It's Sunday. I can just go to the bank tomorrow. They was like, nope. You know what you can do is you can apply for one of our credit cards and you can actually put it on credit. And they asked me, one thing I asked them was, which scoring system do y'all use? Do y'all use FICO or do y'all use Vantage? Because there's a big difference. And once they told me, it's like, cool, go ahead, run my credit. Was approved. Everything was taken care of.
Yeah.
So
good example. Yeah, you don't really think that, I might have a dental emergency and I need to have better, good credit, right? But it's true. And a lot of times, any sort of procedure like that, not only dental but other healthcare related, would involve care credit, some of these other, vehicles, right?
For dealing with tires or mechanical issues. You never know. That's why it's always pay to have a good credit score, because you never know.
Yep. JusticeLeagueOfCredit.com is the website we want you to check out. Justice League of Credit. Mark and his team are based right here in our part of Northeast Florida. We'll be back. Great song from the OJs, For the Love of Money. That could be a theme song at the Justice League of Credit, right?
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's a great tune. Great tune. Hey, Mark CALVY Jr. is here with us. And, of course, he has the Justice League of Credit. They have helped countless people here in our part of the world fix their credit, get back on track, and they just roll up their sleeves and work with you in your individual situation. Everybody's situation is just a little bit different, or maybe a lot different. What do you find to be the biggest hurdle that most people face when they are credit challenged?
A lot of people just scared.
Yeah.
And we are a no judge zone and
a no judgment zone,
because a lot of people sometimes, like yesterday, for an example, I know my credit is phenomenal, but when the person asks, hey, what's your credit score? Most people will like pause and hesitate. But if you're confident with your scores and you know where you're at, then you can just, my score is this, and that. But I think that's the most hurdle that I see that holds most people back is, taking accountability and just
being honest with themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the most important part.
So what programs do you offer? Somebody has, bad credit, I guess, credit score under 600 or whatever. They need a lot of help. What can you do?
We have two different programs. I know that some people don't trust credit repair companies, but that's okay because everybody is different. We like to, of course, have programs for different types. And we have a do-it-yourself program, and we also have programs where we can do it for you. And anytime that a deletion is made, that's the only time you make payment to us.
Yeah. Okay. So you're basically working for results.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't get paid unless you get results. Someone calls, into your office, and they're maybe saying they're calling for a friend, or they feel like there's something on their credit report that's bad, and how do you take it from there? I mean, how do you kind of help them get into this whole thing?
Well, first off, I always, of course, ask them what is the main issue. Like if it's for them, I like to know exactly what the root of the issue is, and from there, the second thing is definitely getting a credit analysis, like getting a copy of the credit report, so we can actually go step by step and actually look at the report. Because again, if I can't just look at you, just look at you and say, hey, I think this is what your score is, or I think this is what's on your credit report. I like to see exactly what's in front of me, like what's on the report in front of me. That way I can give you the best and honest answer, because we like to be transparent. We don't like to just give out any answer. And
that's interesting, though. I've heard very often you're supposed to have multiple requests for credit reports, right? There's a lot of companies that give them out for free, and they advise that you should do that at least once a year, maybe even more often.
Yes, you can always get your credit report at annualcreditreport.com. But here at Justice League of Credit, we provide you a credit monitoring service where we actually where you can get your credit report and scores. Because when you get your annual credit report, it just only shows the report itself and not the scores.
I see. Yeah, you definitely want to know what the score is. Because
Correct.
again, that depends. Whatever the score is going to translate into a good credit rate when you go to buy something significant or a poor one, right?
Definitely. And we each time that we update your credit report every 36 days, we will update your credit report, and we will send you out notification either by email or text, letting you know exactly what items were on your what items were deleted and what items remained on your credit report. So me and my team can go back in and send out another round of disputes on your behalf.
Okay. Well, once again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about credit and how to make your credit better. And that's what Mark Calvy does each and every day. We highly recommend him. We encourage you to reach out to him. Call 904-861-8235. Once again, that's 904-861-8235. What's the best way for folks to connect with you? Just to call you or to go to the website? What do you recommend?
They can call us at 904-339-8051, or you can follow us on social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, at justiceleagueofcredit.com.
That's right, justiceleagueofcredit.com. We're going to put all this information up on our Facebook page and up on Instagram as well, so you're going to have that readily available. We'll be back with Mark. So I was just trying to put all of Mark's great information from Justice League of Credit on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and on Instagram, and those sites have all crashed worldwide this morning. So globally, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp are all down at the moment. Oh, wow. So first time they've had this kind of a massive outage ever. So, and at the same time, their stock in New York is down by 5%.
Go figure.
So Mr. Zuckerberg's having a bad morning. So. Anyway, 23 minutes after high noon, but as soon as Facebook gets their act back together and we get back live again, we'll make sure we put all this information back up on our Facebook page and on Instagram so that you can easily connect with Justice League of Credit. Here locally, Mark Calvy is part of our family here, and he can help you. Or maybe you have a friend or a family member, an adult child, and they're having some issues with credit. This is a good way for you to help them and not get your nose all in the middle of their business, right? So Mark will take it from there, and he's got some great products and programs that will help get them to a much better place. I know one of the first things that you do, Mark, we were talking about is how you figure out exactly what's going on, make sure that the information on their credit report is indeed accurate, because that's a human enterprise with a lot of computer help. But they make mistakes too.
Definitely. And one thing that most people don't understand is just because it's reported on your credit report don't mean that it's 100% accurate. Me and our team, of course, we will investigate your credit report, and we will identify all the items that are not reporting correctly, because by law, anything that's reported on your credit report has to be reported 100% accurate across all three bureaus. Not just one, not two, but all three bureaus. And it's supposed to report the same exact information. If you see any inconsistencies, please give us a call at 904-339-8051, and we can definitely walk you through the steps and help you get those items removed off your credit report.
There you go. Once again, go to justiceleagueofcredit.com. That's justiceleagueofcredit.com. Do you offer any other products other than just credit restoration?
Yes, we do offer life insurance products, final expense, and any term insurance as well. And we are also notary public. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, so you can handle all of their needs. Once again, justiceleagueofcredit.com is the website you need to check out. That's justiceleagueofcredit.com. At what point do people have like a credit issue? I mean, if they have a credit score under 800, should they get in touch with you? Is it under 700? Is there a magic number, or is it just a concern that they're not able to get credit when they need to get credit?
It doesn't matter your credit score. Just if you see any information that's not reporting on your credit report, that's not reporting correctly, just give us a call.
Yeah, that's the key thing, because a lot of folks too could have decent credit, but maybe they haven't utilized credit very much, and that's making it hard for them to get a home loan, or if they want to buy an RV or something like that, right?
Correct. And we also help people rebuild their credit, not just get negative information off of your credit report, but we help you rebuild your credit score as well. And we have those products available as well.
Yeah. Well, once again, it all starts by checking out the website, justiceleagueofcredit.com. That's justiceleagueofcredit.com. Mark Calvy Jr. and his whole team, they're based right here in our part of Northeast Florida. So they're local, and they're going to be right here with you as you go through this process. So really, a lot of folks, they get their credit dinged because of divorce or a healthcare situation, a hospitalization. Life happens, as they say, right?
Exactly. And I've seen it all, and we help every last situation. So whatever situation that you have, we can help with.
Well, Mark is Google verified, and of course somebody that you can trust, and we certainly recommend him. Mark Calvy Jr. and his whole team there at justiceleagueofcredit.com. Hey, before we let you go, special shout out though.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my significant other, Kenise. I'm not going to say her last name, but I hope you feel better, and I will see you later.